up in this mostly uninhabited tiny little mountain range. Um, to your from this high, you can actually see the ocean of ever moving ice to your west, which is terrifying to everyone
Oh,
because there are pieces of ice the 10 towns that you can see noticeably moving.
I have never been
I
this
mean,
high
we just need
before.
alert. I think
I'm a
we
little
can
bit
handle
scared.
some ice.
Yeah, not that scared.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much out of scared. Look at that cool ice.
Had
It's
traveled
freaky
to
for
the
sure.
foot of the glacier before to get to the Orc town.
Hmm?
The Orc encampment was like over here, so I'm just like trying to define the world that you guys have been in. So the Orcs were over here. The Lich is over here. You went up to the Dwarven Kelvin's Cairn, or at least some of you did.
Oh
I
yeah,
did
that
not.
was Freya there.
Did we go there as a group, or did like one of our did Freya head that way?
Oh,
Kreia went there on a solo thing.
I think it was
Was it just Freya?
Freya.
I thought.
No, there
I
was
thought.
Alfonso. I think went because they went down into the base there.
Oh, I thought
They
it was
talked
a
to the
back.
dragon.
Like, okay. I
That's
think
what
you're
I
right.
remember. At
That's right.
least I may be completely wrong.
No, you're right. Yeah, Alfonso, Alfonso went underground as well. They split up. Kreia stayed above
Oh,
ground.
when I got
making-
bit, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
that's
got
where you
bit by
got
that
your
hideous
ice fire.
bastard.
Yeah, that was the best worst decision of my life.
Nice.
That's how you get
Luck
superpowers.
smiled on you that
Literally
day.
how I got superpowers.
That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely read these things out loud because I thought we were on the stream. Figured it'd be better then, but
So let's think about. So saying earlier that we are now getting towards wintertime, and in wintertime, so this like this area here is like totally inaccessible. You cannot really get past these mountains. You have to take this path in and around here or so.
So I have a question, and I'm trying to rectify in my brain. Now knowing that I'm from the Lurkwood.
Mm-hmm.
I think like we were in Icewind Dale, like when I was on Kreia, and like everything was pretty chill, and there was like a very clear line of battle where the undead were. Where was that line?
Oh, so that was this river.
That was this river. So like,
Yeah, here, let's get us into the where's my 10 towns map because it'll be
well,
clear
like,
and
no, I want this map as well because if the undead were threatening the lizard folk in Lurkwood, like, how was the battle line there? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Like how?
so the
Gotcha.
Crimean Crusade won.
Oh,
is
that
the
was like
Lich's-
way back.
Yeah,
Okay,
you-
so
you
you're saying
won.
it used to be really like pushed.
So he
Wait, we
took
won?
a small contingent into the Lurkwood. He had been out and about, far away from his phylactery for a very long time. He had been all around this area, to Silvery Moon, to the Evermoors, found some dragons, was doing some things in the Kingdom of Many Arrows, and went to the Lurkwood to get the lifeblood of the tree in the chalice of the drowned god. And it was only when he was there that he was defeated in battle, which is why he was sent back to his phylactery in the first place, which is what started the whole event in the 10 Towns. Is that he was
Okay.
slowly reforming and reclaiming his physical body, which you guys successfully stopped.
Okay, so yeah, I actually thought we lost that battle in my backstory. So my whole
yeah,
thing was like,
You
I
lost
need to
the
like,
battle. You're right. I'm sorry. You lost the battle. but the Lich was more loon.
Okay, so would I have known
Almost
to
all of
hunt the
your
Lich
was
then?
dead. All of your people were dead.
No, I
Almost all the Physical creatures were dead. I
yeah,
don't think
I've
you
been
would have known that
saying routed, not killed, is the lingua I've been using.
that's a better lingua. I
Yeah.
don't know if you would have known that the Lich was defeated.
Okay, because like if I've been hunting the Lich but he was defeated already, that'd be kind of weird. I'm trying to rectify what I was even doing because I didn't.
I don't think you would have known that he was defeated. I think you would have
Okay.
just seen, like, you would have seen some of his commanders heading north. But they were heading north to rebuild his tower. But you wouldn't have known that. You would have just seen his commanders heading north.
Okay, so how long ago have I been doing this for?
You've been doing this, so you crossed at the beginning of springtime, and it is now getting towards fall, so about half a year of traveling.
Okay, so that climactic battle was half a year ago. That's it? Okay. Okay.
Should we do a year and a half? I'm fine with a year and a half.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
okay
whatever
with
works. I'm just trying to frame it in my mind because that influences what I want to do, I think.
I like half a year because I don't think that you would have been happy spending the winter north of the mountain range.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not native to the season. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I thought the swamp was in Icewind Dale and like it was like apocalypse scenario.
No, that's awful. There are no swamps in it. Actually,
Yeah,
there is now a little swamp that was formed because the irrigation system to a farming area was broken, but that's a very temporary swamp. That's going to be
yeah,
an
it'll
ice
be
sheet.
frozen. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry for sidetracking. I just wanted to get my frame of mind correct.
No, that's perfectly fair, and I should have. Like we had this talk very quickly, but I should have a more detailed talk to this. In my mind, the Lurkwood is the nearest like part that is connected to nature to the 10 towns. So if we're gonna have a druid, it had to be the Lurkwood. And I like that there is a connection. So that's why I put both of you from the Lurkwood.
I dig it.
Cool.
And the Lurkwood is a very different. Deep Lurkwood and the exterior are very different places.
Yeah, no
Makes
doubt.
sense.
No
Makes
doubt.
sense.
Oh man.
So I have kind of like I guess it's more of like a my character question only. It's not super relevant to everyone else. But if you remember, shortly after I got bit, I was having like nightly, I don't know if I would call them dreams, but kind of like a
Visions.
dreamscape vision of Sindragosa. Was that continuing throughout the entire time we've been up here?
So you haven't had them at all since you've been in the tower. But if you guys are going to be taking a long rest, that was actually my plan for the next time you long rested.
Okay. I just wanted to know if that would have had anything biting on the back of my mind during this whole thing. Good to know.
I guess I'll wait for you guys to long rest before we.
Did we level? Did we level?
I think we just hit level 7 before the fight.
Shh.
I'm
We
down, but
could
like.
just hit level 8.
Not yet.
No, I thought we did
Okay.
pretty good.
I think you guys did pretty good too.
Really good.
I think once you guys get to the next important piece, you might find yourselves level 8. But we'll see.
We will see.
Nice.
I think that only one encounter per level is a little bit not
Mm-hmm.
as
That's a bit
enjoyable.
crazy. Like level ups have to be
Definitely.
earned.
Yeah, don't get too. I barely got to use all my spells before we leveled from 6 to 7. Not that I'm complaining, but like, it was like, whoa, okay, new things.
don't even
I
know what
wanted
the
to
old
make the
things
last
do.
2 sessions a little bit too hard for the old things, so that's why I gave you guys a little power boost right before. And I
Oh, I
thought it was
really
fun to
enjoyed
give you
being
guys
level
some
7.
dragons.
It was
Um,
it's awesome how fast we leveled up. But
Hmm.
yeah, no, it was a lot to take in. I guess it is nice at level 7 didn't have anything but spells for me. That
Yeah,
was like
it's didn't make too much of a difference for me, but for sure, level 7 hits pretty hard for martial classes usually.
for the martial
I
classes.
think that's
Is-
just kind of. I think
Isn't
that's
that
just
where
kind of
you get
general where
third
it's
level
like
spells?
no, I'm on 4th level spells.
Wait,
It's
isn't
every odd level up to 17th, I believe. You get another tier of spells, basically.
yeah, 7th level is even better for magic classes.
yeah, it's not
Or
it's pretty underwhelming for the bard.
Like
There's
4th
lots of
level
stuff.
7th
spell?
level?
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
the druid got much
That's all you need.
there.
That's true. Yeah, I got that was Wall of Flame. That's right. Makes sense.
For the
Yeah, like-
sorcerers
Man,
and
that's
wizards,
really
it's a powerhouse level.
Do bards not get it?
The bard only had like 6 spells, and they like did not work on undead.
Oh, you just
Period.
don't like the 4th level spells for bards?
Yeah, it's just not a strong selection.
Fair enough. Yeah, they're hybrid. They don't get the super awesome spells.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
Well,
should
they
have went with
just
polymorph actually.
yeah,
That would have been good.
they get a bunch of charming spells, right? Which don't work on undead.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of
Maybe where
just
we're headed next.
more tricks, like confusion, compulsion, charm monster. Greater invisible. I guess I could have won. There's a couple.
Oh, greater invisibility. Even though Facilio would never do it. It's a
No,
very
I
powerful
would
spell.
never use that one. Had to skip it. Hallucinatory terrain. I felt like would have been awesome, but we were just stuck in dreams so much. So I'm like, when would I use this?
Yo, think about greater invisibility. Imagine casting that on Brocilio so he stops upstaging you.
I mean, I think I've finally beat him, but you make a good point. Very good. That Brocilia's picture the other day too. So
That's
he's gonna
funny.
be my token that comes off my guy every time he attacks.
Nice.
Rosilio can never die.
Yeah, pretty much. Keeping him alive.
As another little thing, Ashton, you and your druids, when you would have heard the world tree, you know exactly what that is.
Cool.
You do not know very much about the drowned god, but you know that the blood of the world tree is an important part of what makes the Lurkwood continue to grow, and that without it, your people are in serious danger.
So the blood of the world tree, is that what's coming out of the cup?
That's right.
Oh,
Cool.
damn, you know what it is?
Can't drink it.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I tried. Apparently, it's not good. Made me woozy.
Oh damn. Okay.
Because, like,
Especially after drinking it, you know exactly what it is. It is
I-
the essence of a thick, marshy swamp, and it tastes like a thick, marshy swamp. It tastes like home, but home is not very flavorful.
can we jump into character?
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, man.
Yeah, okay, so
As the game, like, as the last session ended, did the tower, like, crumble around us?
No, not at all.
We're still at, like, the top story?
Mm-hmm. Or not
Alright.
yet. What a good idea. Oh man, I should have thought of that. Shit,
Because,
13
like,
floors.
it
Good
went all
luck.
the way to the clouds before, right?
there's no tension now.
Yeah,
So
13,
is there another level up?
20 foot tall stories. I like there being no tension now, but as soon as you leave this floor, there might be tension.
What? To, like, leave the tower or to go upstairs?
You're all the way upstairs.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, here we are.
Yeah, now that we know the world around us, like we've lived here our whole lives. Get the hell out of this tower. We collected all of the goodies, right?
Yeah, I
Loop.
think I took the cup from Ren because I thought him drinking it was a foolish thing to do.
Well, I wasn't drinking it. I was just a bear and grabbed it.
And it was
I
just
did.
dribbling into his mouth.
Yeah.
Simple
so
bit.
so I took the cup away from the child.
Perfect. Good call.
It's good. I was gonna say I didn't really want to be wet all the time.
I wanted to ask you guys about who was looking at the rings? I forget who was looting. Who was
I mean-
looting? Mr.
I believe
Benoit.
it was
Oh, it was-
Facilio.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I have some rings, but you told me that they were just ornamental.
wedding rings and stuff.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
as you pick up the wedding ring, you see an image in your mind.
Oh. Why do I
Image.
keep picking up rings?
The image is of the matching wedding ring, and you
Oh.
see it on a hand, and you recognize the face, but you see them staring up with dead eyes, with pieces of their body strewn everywhere.
Well, shit.
What? Both people?
What do you mean?
No, just the wife.
Just the
Okay.
wife? Yeah. This was the. Oh my God, what was her name?
All right.
One of them was Naomi, and I don't remember if that was the kid or not. Not the kid.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Was that her
That
name?
is
Why
horrible.
am I drawing a blank
Obviously.
for which one is which? Yeah, you have to assume that the suicide mission was in fact a suicide mission.
Okay. Cool.
And that they were watching.
We need to return to our tower. The softling is still there.
Oh.
I'm responsible for her now.
Oh, the child. I had totally
Yes.
forgotten about the child. Yes. Yes, heroes shouldn't leave children to die in the woods.
Well,
Good
there's a small
point.
group of them, isn't there?
I
was
think there was
just
just
the
one.
child.
Yeah, just the child.
Just left the fucking child.
Yeah, in the tower. This is a good spot, right?
It was safer than
That's
where we
right.
were headed.
She's fine. She's taller than me.
That's
Probably
true.
take care of herself.
Good point. Good point. All right. I'm pretty shocked about seeing this wedding thing. I guess I will, in reverence. Is it the Lich's wife? Do I think?
The Death Knights.
No, the Death Knights. Before he was
Oh.
a Death Knight.
Is his body somewhere around here? Oh
Over
yeah.
there.
I will slide the shield off. And then I will put the ring in his hands. And I'll close them. And then I'll nod my head, stand up, and like dust my hands off. Yeah. Good. I like look at the rest of you. Like I assume nobody's gonna be carrying this beast of a man out of this tower.
For what purpose?
Hadaman puts up his hands. Like he'll have nothing to do with it.
And we're in agreement. He will be put to rest here. Thank you for sort of helping us, Ghost. I sweep my hat off. Then I bow my head. And then my eyes spring back open. That's enough silence for now. Let's get out of here.
Wasn't this
I
guy
looked
was
down at the
different? This
shield.
guy was not the ghost. This is a different one.
Or it's Baldric, right?
No,
That's
that's Fredwick. Frederick. That's a different guy.
really? He wasn't the ghost downstairs that was taunting us?
He wasn't. No.
Nope, different guy.
No.
Okay. Well, pretend I knew what I was doing. Or I didn't. That's probably Basilio too.
You'd expect me to
I would
confuse
like
the
to
soft skins.
This was the one that you, Vasilio, specifically failed to save in the mansion.
I don't remember.
Oh,
the
Where
first day
where
that Vasilio came.
Brocilio first came.
Yeah.
You were too busy
but,
playing your guitar.
Rosalia was way too interesting. Yeah. Rosalia was the most interesting part of that encounter, so I don't know what else I could say. Supposed to be, yeah, it was going to be an
Oh.
important character growth moment
Ottoman
for
almost.
Ren.
Yeah, that was a crazy night. Ottoman giving up his friggin' oath and
Yeah, Ottoman
the
gave up his oath
complete
out
and
of
total
nowhere.
breakdown of Basilio.
Yeah, and then the egg
I'm a
hit
ghost
like
wolf
it's
and I'm doing cool things. I'm like, yeah, that was my plan. Yeah. This is how things were supposed to go, Ren.
Yeah.
Actually, he has not transformed into a ghost wolf in a long time.
No, because he only has 1 health. Get smoked by something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. And he even has a different token. I'm trying to remember where and when he came, but yeah, he was in the dream. And he killed Alfonso for the soul thing, and he attacked us on the horseback. Okay, I give him the proper reverence. Regardless, everything stands. But I do look confused as I look down at him. This shield, kind of kick it.
It has
We should
very
probably
many
take it
arrows
with
in it.
us. Does it
Do
look
any
magical?
of you? Yeah, very magical.
I figured.
It looks like it is. It looks like it is being held together by almost nothing because of how many arrows are in it, and yet at the same time, it looks incredibly sturdy.
I look around at everyone. I look down at the shield. Everyone. Shield. And then I grab it and then I shove it in a Dr. Ottoman's hands. Take this.
But
I feel like you're the only one trained to use it.
Ottoman can barely lift it. But
I nod my head.
takes it anyway.
I'd like to be checking for loose bricks.
I'd like to prevent him checking for loose bricks.
I just want a brick, guys.
Well,
So-
You do not find any loose bricks.
Damn.
You got outrolled, son.
Oh, we're supposed to
Satisfied.
take apart this tower.
do it from the
One brick
foundation.
at a time. Wait, no.
That's
Uh,
what I
are you-
thought.
Are you trying to actively take apart the tower? Is that your goal?
That was my goal. Find a brick. Start the. See if there's any loose bricks at least. But I guess there's not any bricks.
He is an
Well,
odd
I don't know
creature.
about you, fellows. Indeed, he is. Ren, what are you doing?
Need to knock the tower back down.
Just shake my head. There are no villains to be fought here. We should head out. A hero's work is never done.
I need my brick back.
I turn on him. Head downstairs.
I toss him I toss you the brick that I have. Says, you may hold
Nice.
on to this. I have no need of it.
Cool.
Most
I'm
of
just
us have
looking
it.
at Ren
The
and
brick.
I
Try
just
using
turned
the one brick to knock out another brick. From the.
turned to Ren and say, "Stop wasting your time, or at the very least, wait until we're out of this tower before you bring it down on us."
Fine.
I don't
Not
know
to worry,
where that.
Alfonso. Lady Timora would
roll
never allow that
strength
to
for
happen.
smashing
I
the
just
brick into the
smile.
other brick, please, Ren.
Pardon?
Roll strength for smashing one brick into another brick.
Nice.
I make my way downstairs. I assume you're all following.
Hmm.
Great.
I wanted to. I guess we're leaving.
Oh, strength.
Your fingers are incredibly sore. Take 4 of finger damage. We're trying to smash bricks into other bricks. It's not very smart.
Take that finger damage.
You go. One finger damage.
One finger damage.
Goddamn.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think at the end of last.
Alfonso has picked up all of these scales, I believe.
Yes. Be stopping to talk with Alagosa and company on our way down the tower.
So I think at the end of last session, Ren didn't say he knew what this cup was. Right?
He does not know what the cup is. He only knows what's in it.
Okay. Yeah, so I think with Ren and Alfonso in the room, they haven't walked down yet. I'm still inspecting this cup, and I'm gonna say, I've seen this object before. I don't know where the rotting lord went, but I think maybe a wise one of my tribe would know more about this. If that rotting one comes back for it, I would rather it be destroyed. Since no one else knows what this is, I think I'll be returning to my tribe, if there's anything left of it. You're welcome to join me.
Yeah, let's get this cup destroyed.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, you said that you do know what it is, or
I've seen it
just seen it
before,
before?
but I don't know what it is, so I'm assuming that the shamans of my tribe would know more. I'm only a warrior.
Where did you see
It's a
it?
start. Tribe of lesser creatures worshipped it. Enemies. Bullywugs. They're from Lurkwood.
Interesting.
The rotting lord must have taken it from them. For what purpose, I do not know.
If I had to wager, it's part of his ritual here to get his body back.
I thought there was something different about this creature we fought. So you're saying this was a lesser form?
That's right.
I mean, he went down pretty easy.
Then I have proven nothing
No, not
by
at all. He was
defeating
kicking
him.
her ass until he decided to leave.
Was he? I mean, I guess I wouldn't know. I was barely even there. Just running around with
Right.
his ruby. Couldn't decide whether I was coming or going.
When we needed you most, you just took off and left us be.
Well, that's debatable. I thought there was something more risky about leaving the ruby in place.
No, you
Like
did
maybe it
good.
was like the source of his power or something. I don't know. I don't know how these things work.
Whatever
Never
he
fought
was
a lich
doing, we
before.
foiled it.
Indeed. And we have a
And
cup
we
that's
sent him
forever
running.
spilling.
By running, he has acknowledged that he's inferior to us.
Yeah.
Perhaps we have bought the region a measure of safety. For now.
Yeah. Now, something else.
I've been from my tribe for too long. I need to know if it was worth it.
Actually, let's think about how much you would know about this. Can you roll a history?
Me?
Yeah.
Do. History.
Oh, okay. Then you would know what these fellas.
What the spell is?
No, these fellas. No,
fellas.
not a
Fellows.
Fellow.
These fellas.
These
These
fellas?
folks.
These soft skins?
These soft-skinned bullywug priests.
Oh, the bullywugs. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you would
I'm
know
more
they,
interested in, I would know what?
See? Not more interested anymore.
Wait, sorry, what'd you say? I think you cut out.
Oh, you would know that they are hideous shape changers who pretend to be prey, and then once they get once they get hunted by lizard folk, they turn into their true bullywug forms, and then
Are still
lizard folk for
wimps.
awful rituals.
Oh, ew, I hate these things. Well, no, I don't hate anything. They're dangerous, deceptive.
Do they taste good?
Delicious, like everything else.
Fair enough then.
Yeah, you should try a sip of that water there.
My constitution is strong, but I am no fool. There is obviously magic about this.
Does Red have like a chalice that's like
Well, Vargas
overflowing
took
one?
the chalice from me.
Yeah, Vorgas didn't let Ren hold on to it because Ren is a small child. He kept trying to drink it.
It's
I
still
didn't
like bubbling
try
with
to
water.
drink it. It just got up my mouth.
Yeah, it's constantly overflowing.
How fast is this thing overflowing? Like, would there be a stream of water running down the stairs by now?
So even though it is continually overflowing, you don't see a puddle. It's just making everything feel wet.
Oh,
Well, I am from the
Gross.
swamp. This is somewhat comforting.
Then it's decided.
it's like
Farragut
a
will hold
black
it.
liquid pouring out of it.
Yeah. I'll
Or you
carry
can
it
wear
for
it on
now.
your head.
Might not suggest
way-
that.
Yeah, I know not what all of your plans are, but I think that is the action I must take.
Putting it on your head.
What?
Yes. He agrees. Sorry. I suggested you put the cup on your head because then you'll be all wet. He said that's the action you must take.
Perhaps if I were trying to hide in a treasure vault, that would be adequate camouflage. But here, no. Why else would you suggest that?
You said it was comforting.
Oh. I see.
I guess not.
I'm just like completely over my head.
I'll just take my brick. Start walking down the stairs.
Let us go collect the softling swiftly.
So as you guys are walking down the stairs, you see almost nothing. It's a very just uneventful walk down the stairs until you get to the point where the staircase is no more, and you get into here we go.
The dragon
Back
room.
up here. The dragon room. Nigel, nobody invited you back. In fact, they brutally murdered.
Voragaz gets somewhat uncomfortable again. Waits for you guys to do your business.
Wait a minute. These guys are not skeletons anymore?
No, they look like ghosts.
I'm staying in the back.
Hell. They were definitely skeletons before, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you see the two largest ones clearly becoming ghosts, and the two small ones, their bones are slowly turning to dust, and a ghost is forming around them.
I see. I cast fly on myself and I'll fly down there.
Okay.
I'll call out to Alagosa.
Mm-hmm. Alagos will walk forwards. We're free. We're finally free.
That's wonderful news. I had worried about what would happen, what would become of you after this. I'll pull out some scales from my bag. As you can see, we've recovered all of the scales that were stolen from you. What do you wish for me to do with them?
He looks down at the scales and he says, "Mother will use them. Mother always has a purpose. They will make her stronger."
Very well. I'll be sure that she gets them. Do you have any final wishes before your time is up?
That's a really good question. Do what you can to bring on the never-ending night. It is the way Mother always wanted it. Thank you, young acolyte.
But of course, may your passing be swift and peaceful. Rest in peace.
And they will flap their wings and fly through the walls and away.
Hi, dragons.
All right.
So
I'll
Alfonso was the only one who could understand that, right?
I believe Vorgos could understand it as well.
Yeah, I can understand it.
Okay.
Okay.
I was
Anyways,
just
I'll
hiding
call
in the
up to
corner.
everyone else and tell them it's clear to come down.
All right.
I tiptoe through the ghosts. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Sir.
Good day to you, madam. Tip my hat.
I have never
The
seen.
ghost that just flew through the walls.
I'm just gonna jump down. I have never seen the
Oh.
great scaled ones enslaved in this fashion. It is almost ironic.
It's truly terrible. They did not deserve such a thing.
I agree. To lack freedom is the worst fate.
I'm speaking to the ghosts. When I reach the bottom of the stairs, I turn. Behold, my company has freed you, and I shall play a tune to set your souls adrift. And I bring up my violin and start playing a nice melody of decent tempo. I assume that they're all loving it. I do a little bit of a jig at the bottom. I'm getting excited seeing this many people.
Is someone who's not me gonna tell her that they're already gone?
No, I like this. I like it. This is so on brand for Basilio to just not even notice. Just think he's got a crowd to play for.
Yep. I walk off in my own world. I'm nodding to you guys and smiling as we go. It's a nice, lively tune about how we defeated the Lich and we saved the 10 towns. We're all heroes.
So as you heroes continue down and down and down the stairs, you come to the exit of the ruins. You walk out at the top of the mountain,
Oh, it's
and
my
as
old
you
token.
turn around, holding the oh yeah, that is your old token. Darn it. Thank you.
Sorry for interrupting.
That's okay. This is the upshot of using the @ signs is that I can just like ignore the fact that like I don't need to copy tokens because it's always at HP.
Yay!
But like that is the big downside. So as you guys climb down and exit, holding all of the cornerstones, you notice the tower starting to rumble and beginning to crumble. You need to get out of there ASAP. Let's see.
I'm going
How are you
to.
going to get out of here?
I'm going to grab Ren because I know he's terrible at this, and I
Apollo's
will
gonna
assist
turn
him.
into-
Oh,
As soon as I
okay.
feel the
That might
tower
work.
start rumbling, I just turn to Red and say, I told you to wait for us to get out of here.
I just turn into a squirrel and bolt.
Oh, beautiful.
God.
I'm gonna bamf away. Find it.
It takes me a few extra seconds to realize it's rumbling. And all of a
This is-
sudden, what is going on at the tower?
Am I wrong in thinking that a squirrel, because of its tiny feet, has exactly the same speed as Ren?
Probably. Yeah.
Through like cracks and shit.
I
Oh,
pick up
sure.
the squirrel and put it in my backpack.
No, we're fine. 50 feet with a dash, we're good. Flew off a cliff
Have to
a little
make a
bit,
break.
but we're
I'm gonna
fine.
dash as well. I'm gone.
I stow my
No
violin
problem.
and dash out the door.
As
I go, I think.
an acrobatics check from you.
No problem. I think to myself, I hope those people made it out okay. Where did she go? There.
People.
Acrobatics. Only rolled a 7.
Yeah, you
But I have 10.
easily clamber down, jump over this ledge, and then jump over this ledge to get yourself easily clear.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Alfonso, you still have fly cast on yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if I need to recast or if I'm still flying. So me and the little elf just fly over here.
It's nothing.
Dr. Ottoman, how are you going to escape?
I follow Vasilio.
Okay. You're trying to follow his exact path?
Yes, I don't know any
let's see.
better.
What's the acrobatics?
Yeah,
Acrobatics disadvantage, please.
The old -1 acrobatics check.
Come, up this log and across this, and then just jump 30 feet. You can do it.
All right, I tried exactly as he tells me.
But you can't make your rolls, right? Are you at your computer?
Yeah, I'm at my computer.
Okay.
Present.
Acrobatics. Okay, here we go.
Nice.
That's not bad.
I'm smiling the whole way, giving you the thumbs up.
Sick.
You succeed.
What?
It's like holding
first time
hands,
I've
skipping off
succeeded
these
ever.
mountains.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh.
I
As
don't
we
know
reach the-
if I can hold Vasilio's hand, but I'd definitely try. What do I roll to
I'm-
try to hold his hand?
Persuasion?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
Here, do this with me. Roll a sleight of hand with me. I'll tell you what happens.
oh
Can't
man.
persuade him, obviously, to hold my hand.
I'm oblivious, watching the thing crumble.
Man.
Nope, you missed
Uh-oh.
my hand, and it goes to the violin. I'm
Why
already
are
playing a
there
mournful
2
tune.
rolls in each of these things? Did they change
Advantage.
something?
You can choose to always roll advantage, and that'll just always show 2 rolls. And if you don't have advantage, we choose the first.
Oh, it's just my. It's doesn't usually show it in column like this though. Oh, my
It does
page is
look-
zoomed out.
Maybe an
It does
update.
look, and I don't know.
No,
if
it's
how.
just my my tab was zoomed in. I tried to zoom in on the map, but it zoomed in the entire tab.
I hate
Oh.
that.
I was fucking with the layout.
That's funny.
Uh,
I'm just gonna leap off the cliff and use slow fall and just like float down, land very expertly.
as I dodge Ottoman's hand, I see him reaching out, and then I grab his hand and I raise it up. Huzzah! Heroes!
Ottoman plays it off like that's what he wanted to do.
So we're safe, and now we're watching the castle,
watching the tower
tower
collapse.
crumble.
From right beside it.
So is it still all the way to the clouds?
No, it is fully crumbled.
Oh.
You just see a big pile of dust.
Oh, okay. Like, yeah. I was just wondering, like, how tall was it when it started crumbling? Did we get to see that? Was it still, like, as illusionarily big as it seemed when we went up?
Am I wrong on math here? What's 13 times 20?
260.
260.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they're low clouds, there could have been clouds at the top of that.
Could have been a
Yeah,
foggy day.
especially
We
'cause-
could be really high up already.
Yeah, you're
In the
already on a
mountains.
mountain range.
Yeah.
It seems like a reasonable cloud touching height. For
If you
13
want there to be
stories.
clouds, there could be clouds.
Just 13 stories? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, if we're in the mountains, granted. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still picturing it on more of a
13
clear.
stories is a very high building.
Yeah. We're in the mountains.
Pretty tall.
Well, when
It's
they're
not
20-foot
cloud-worthy.
floors, yeah. Sure it is.
What,
Clouds are low.
125 floors?
Yeah, they're
No.
20-foot floors. They're huge, like giant, like
20 feet times 13.
13.
100.
I think this
feet in
is
the air?
sort of
Yeah.
irrelevant.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Look, man,
Do
13
we-
is really tall, okay?
I thought it was like an illusion.
No, it
Because
was actually
clouds are-
really, really tall.
10,000 to 60,000 feet above sea level.
We see any like undead hanging about?
No.
Good question.
You don't see any undead anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about.
It is fitting that the legacy of Rith is now encased beneath stone with the failed exploits of her self-styled slave master. This
Indeed.
pleases me.
I'm glad, Vargas. It's rare that we see you pleased. This is a good thing. These enemies
Perhaps-
will only live on in my tales. Our glory.
Perhaps a taste of that justice you speak so often of.
Yes. Justice.
I've got to be
Indeed.
honest. I'm honestly surprised that this is happening, considering we didn't actually defeat Quincy. He's merely gone, just left somewhere else.
Well, it's because we have the bricks.
Yes.
I mean, shouldn't matter.
The bricks are important, okay?
No,
I have never built a tower. Don't they all do
Fine then.
this?
Give me your brick.
there's a
You
whole
do not
pile
know
of them
the
right there now.
importance Of this brick. Do
Vasily
not,
is like
sir,
deep
hold
in
this
thought, like trying to look at everyone. Yes, it is weird that he got away. Isn't this a symbol of his power though? So he's defeated. Like, haha.
Until you are dead and gone, you are never truly defeated.
Then perhaps he will cross our path again. But for now, I say we head back to the town.
Town?
I kind of like look around. I'm like,
Bremen?
don't recall which way that is.
First the softling.
Ah, yes. The softling. I can't remember her name.
I can't either, but Voragaz does. It's been so long.
Mm. So,
Mr. DM, what's her
first,
name?
Let's go get the girl.
Yeah, I'm also drawing a blank, and my notes are not being responsive to me opening them.
Well,
Well, I know her
Did she
name's
get a new
definitely
name?
not Jessica.
And where are you? Other map that definitely would have had a name. Broken
Just-
Bridge. maybe?
Guess a name. We'll believe you, David. Not like we're following
Victoria.
Nigel anymore. Victoria? That sounds right. Let's go get Victoria. I cut the sad violin music out. Happy music time.
It's definitely always been her name,
Victoria?
100%.
Okay,
for sure.
perfect.
So you guys are climbing back over the mountains to the watchtower.
Yeah. On our way out, is there evidence of the Crusader battle?
Yeah, you see tons of broken bones all throughout the clearing.
And lots of dead undead?
Yeah, that's the broken bones.
Oh, okay.
Lots of shattered, lots of shattered skeletons. Corpses that don't look like they're getting up this time.
Nice. And dead Crusaders, I assume?
And you don't see any dead crusaders from this distance. There's a lot more dead undead than there are dead crusaders. If you wanted to go looking, you could go looking. Would you like to?
Not overly. I'm more
mean-
concerned about Victoria.
We should probably make our way through the battlefield at least as we go down anyway.
Then I
guess
shall
it's
meet you
fair
at
to
the
see-
tower.
I would
Okay,
suggest
so-
it, and we kind of have to walk through there anyways, or that direction.
Yeah.
That is a different direction.
Slightly.
So
There's no undead
yeah,
around. No issues.
it is much easier to get to the watchtower this way. The reason why it's a watchtower is because these are such harsh and steep hills. So
Yeah,
both are viable options. Both are difficult terrain to walk on. Both will take you the remainder of the day.
I figured we just go back the way we came. I'm down for whatever, but I want to take the shortest path to Victoria.
All right,
And if you
yeah,
guys want to
let's-
investigate the battlefield, feel free. I'll meet you guys there. But if they're dead, the only use to me is food.
This is true. Yeah,
So,
I don't
let's-
mind either way.
Let's split the party. Let's to go investigate the battlefield.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go through.
All right,
See what Crimson.
We
say
have
you
one no.
and I'll go, I guess. Go investigate the
Okay.
battlefield.
I
Dr.
will
Arlen,
go
are
with
you,
not Basilio.
That's your
Dr.
loss, my
Arlen,
friend.
Are you going to the battlefield?
Yep.
Okay. So then Borgas and Alfonso will go straight to Victoria.
Yes.
Be safe, my friends. We shall see you soon.
Indeed.
I shall write a song for you for when you return.
Oh, please don't.
Why?
It's already started, my friend. I smile and spin away. Good luck to you and your journey.
We will need to pass on the history of this event.
I just kind of send like a mental message to my little whelp to be ready to cast a silence on Basilio if he hears even a peep from him when we meet back up.
Oh damn!
Aren't you a cute little whelp? And you'll be in the next song too. I'm like speaking right to him.
Where did that watchtower go?
We're on it.
Pretty close to it.
No, I mean like I had a map for it.
Oh, I don't know.
That's okay. It doesn't matter that much. We'll just do it without a map. Mm, I really have to organize these maps better. But that's okay. We don't need maps.
Gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
On top, so you guys get there. I'm gonna go with the battlefield group for second because he's
Okay.
as the two of you get to the watchtower. You see a red-robed figure staring out the window, waving to you.
I will raise my
that's
arm
what's
to
her name.
acknowledge it. That is the softling.
So, did you kill the lich?
It is done. But it escaped.
Was Mom there to throw some fireballs? She really likes throwing fireballs at liches. She taught me how to do it too.
We did not see your birth mother against the lich.
But
Did you
I
have
thought
view?
were going together. I thought she was going with you. Did you leave?
No, you
More like
you
she
know
left
that's not
us.
true. The Crusaders took a direct approach.
Killed so many undead before. We should go. We should go make sure that she's okay. Maybe she was following a lich more.
Softling,
No one here
your birth
followed the
mother
lich.
is dead.
What? Just come up with that out of nowhere?
She is inconsolable. You monster.
Well,
What the hell, Voragaz?
just look
That's
at
fine. Grab her
Alfonso
by
and
the
be
scruff of the
like,
neck. Safety
it's
time, youngling.
the truth. She knew
Really? Did you
this.
verify that?
Well,
Wait, did we actually verify that? Was that
That's what we're doing right now. I think.
yeah. Vasilio verified it when he put on that wedding ring.
Oh, this is Frederick's daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, that makes sense.
But you didn't,
Well,
you
a
didn't
nice
be
one,
such a
Vargas.
monster about it.
Way to be
Jeez.
Well-
blunt about it. A nice one.
Hey, there's no emotion in lizard folk. There's only logic and truth.
Yeah.
And
You don't let him break the news next time.
your birth mother told you about this inevitability. We can only
Yeah, but
ensure that
she always says she's going to die, but she never did before. She always made it back.
why would she lie to you? Doesn't matter.
You know, Voragaz, maybe we just leave the talking there. Poor girl's had enough for one day.
Small one, your birth mother was mighty. Never forget that. And you will be stronger. I will ensure it.
I don't know if that's a threat.
It's in Voragaz's usual cold tone. I don't imagine children take a liking to him, but that's what he says.
Yeah.
She can take it
Ottoman's gonna
however
shh
she
him
wants
and
to
just
take
lead
it.
him away. Shh, shh, shh. Okay. No more lizarding.
Yeah,
So,
okay. If
as the rest of you guys are, actually, is Ashton back? Okay.
Negative.
She's gonna shut the tower, and just continue crying.
What, like lock us out? Like we're in the tower, aren't we? Hello?
Yeah. Sorry, you guys are in the tower. She's closing her room in the tower.
Okay. I will, yeah, we're waiting here anyways. I'll just stand guard outside her door. The least I can offer is security.
I just looking at Voragaz and shaking my head.
Do you have something to say?
Only that you have a long, 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 long way to go to understanding how to converse with humans.
I thought I was doing a decent job of it.
And therein lies the problem, friend.
Ottoman will
Wow.
wag his finger at him. No. No, 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 no.
Oh, did you come with us, Ottoman?
No,
Wait, am I
with
the-
me.
No,
You're-
you're on the battlefield.
Sounds like you
Ah,
might as
damn.
well just be here.
Okay. Just doing all these actions. Okay. Sorry. I'm
Yeah,
confused.
you might as well have gone with them. It's just me and Ren on the battlefield then.
Well, perhaps you softskins have needs that I don't understand. But we lizards ensure the survival of our young, above all else. They are the future.
I wouldn't say that's particularly any different from the way humans raise their children, but more thought, let's say, is put into how and what to speak of in a given situation. I do not I don't blame you for the way you speak, as that is evidently the way your people spoke. But experience with humans may prove to you perhaps better ways to break news to someone.
Yes, I have much to learn, it would seem. I know she has magic in her, but why was her face raining?
Hmm.
I have
It's
space rain.
it's there's no easy answer to that question, but it's hard to explain because I do not believe you would feel the same sort of emotions.
No. Emotions are a soft skin trait. And perhaps some deviants, like Rith and Ro, have shown after a manner. Perhaps even myself on occasion. But not like that.
Well, adventure with humans some more. You may find yourself experiencing more of that. Maybe you may come to understand that's not such a terrible thing.
I will not discount the possibility. It has certainly been novel traveling among you. I will remain watchful and learn, as I always have. Thank you, wise one.
Anytime.
It's pretty awesome getting to sit back and watch somebody else talk to Vargas.
Yeah, I'm like, no, David, this is not. You are not in charge of this. You let them have their chat.
Yeah.
I love having chats.
I feel
I
like
know, it's
I'm
really
always
nice.
the one who's like, "What did you just say?" Let me, and then Vasilio always like just blazes over the answer and leaves Vargas just like hanging there because he's not smart enough to
Just
like
like,
delve into it more. Just like, what? No, I'll just show you. It's fine. You guys actually had like a heart to heart. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was
That was
nice.
really nice.
I enjoyed that.
Isn't it
Vasilio doesn't
nice
have
when
the guts.
Basilio's not around?
It's
You
true.
can afford yourself the 3 seconds to think.
He certainly is a loud one.
Mm-hmm.
He has a good heart, but he has a terrible brain.
Formidable with blades, but that is a trait worthy enough for my purposes.
Indeed, he can certainly handle himself on the battlefield. I only wish I could cast a localized silence spell on him for eternity.
Does his speech bother you?
In a way, yes. Truly just obnoxious.
Another soft skin trait. It simply is to me. Until it spoils the element of surprise. Then it is reprimanded.
Perhaps that's something I can learn from you then.
Well, I would be happy to teach the superior ways of the lizard folk to all who would wish to learn it.
Oh, that's okay. That's really
Yeah.
nice.
We can jump
I
back
think
if
this is a
action's
good
ready.
cutoff to the other side. Is that
Yep.
fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna go pee now.
So As you guys are searching through the battlefield, can I get a survival check for looking for into these remains?
I've
Oh wow, you see exactly what's happened. Uh, you see the remnants of a huge battle. By the way that the bones are scattered, you can see that there was a constant, slow but steady retreat as the Crimson Crusade were fallen upon. And as you are tracking, uh, can I get a perception from someone who's not red?
Uh,
And you'll get
yeah, I
advantage
mean,
because
I
of how
feel
good his
like
survival was.
Vasilio is pretty taken aback by the gore and
Hmm.
destruction of the battle, but
Dr. Ottoman.
Ottoman
Yeah.
Rodman
on point.
perceives.
So this is perfect. Dr. Ottoman does perceive. Dr. Ottoman, you hear a faint coming from one of the suits of armor.
It's very faint.
Uh, hmm. I make the sign of Bahamut and I approach the suit of armor.
Hmm.
Ottoman, what are you doing?
going to
Yeah.
pull some
I
teeth.
reach out
You
my
see,
hand to touch it
hmm
I think
you
very
that's a good
see,
idea.
tenderly.
yep, you see Becky, the the commander, um, still holding on to life.
Ah, Timora smiles on us. I prance over to Ottoman's side.
Or sorry,
Because,
barely holding on to life is a better way to put it.
Wait, so Becky's in the suit of armor?
Yeah, that is Becky's suit of armor.
Okay.
yeah, she's alive.
Can I lay hands on her?
You can.
All right, let's do that.
I
For
also do healing word.
Okay.
nice.
As you guys heal some of her wounds, she stands up but is still visibly limping from all of the injuries she's taken.
Rub dirt on
Human
it. He'll
being.
be fine.
Well,
Yeah, walk it
Becky,
off.
I say, my lady, is that you? It is us, the heroes of the day. Gesture to
You know, from the
Ottoman and
song.
Red. Yeah.
I I see that you've done it. The tower is gone. The Lich has been defeated forever.
Oh, yes. I'm sure he's been defeated forever. I kind of like think about it for a second. I'm like, yes, yes. His tower is gone. I'm certain he's been defeated forever. It was quite the task. Let us tell you. I kind of like move and put my arm under her arm or her shoulder to lift her up. It is
She
quite the
winces.
tale. Oh, I apologize for my rough treatment. But come, my lady. We've got to get you off this battlefield.
She hobbles, so you'll be moving much slower.
That's fair. But I tell her about her exploits from like
Hmm.
start to finish, highlighting myself and Ottoman and Red, and then I remember Alfonso and Vargas. I highlight everyone, but in that
Hmm.
order that I see them.
Hmm. And she'll be going, "Oh yes, that sounds like such an interesting conundrum."
Oh yes, it was.
And none in your party could cast a spell magic.
Ah, but you see that I came up with the cleverest of plans as we reached the Lich's final phase or floor.
Mm.
He was about to make his escape when I used this magical ring. I gesture towards to dispel his magic.
She slaps your hand and jumps away.
Uh, I'm surprised by her adeptness on her poor knee. My lady,
Uh,
I
Jumps away as she slaps your hand and tries to jump in the mud.
I catch her. What do I need to roll
Uh, Oof.
to get slapped and catch?
I'm gonna go with acrobatics above.
And then you fade it out. Acrobatics and what? Or just slap?
DC 20.
Oh, easy.
My lady. She like I do like a full spin, like and then catch her like it's a dance move.
What the fuck?
She's gonna stare at Autumn and say, "He has one of the sins."
I look quizzically
Sins?
between her, up at Ottoman, back at her, back at Ottoman. Perhaps one of them. I can't recall any at this time. I try to help her to her feet.
What do you mean by the sins? Is this something I would know?
One of the deadly sins. On his hand, it's envy.
Envy. I look at
Are you talking about the ring?
Vasilia's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and she's pointing at me or Ottoman?
At you and your ring.
Oh.
Ottoman also. Uh,
I guess I have the other ring as well.
who has the big ass emerald?
Hmm.
Pretty sure that's Ottoman.
That's Ottoman, right?
Ruby, you mean?
Yeah. Would
I
you
have
like?
I have the green ring.
No, that's
Oh.
the gem he picked up from around the ritual.
Oh, the ruby.
Yeah, I only have one ring that I think's magic. It's rose.
Mm-hmm. That's That's
That's the
correct.
one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I. And she called that a sin.
Mm-hmm.
I ask her what she means. This ring has been a powerful tool. I do not know what you mean, my lady. That this could be a sin. I like look
Sins
quizzically.
are always powerful tools. They're not worth the trade-offs. I
But
heard once of a man who doesn't cast a shadow anymore. His was taken by his pride.
I kind of look down at my shadow.
You don't have one.
Oh.
You haven't had a shadow since Brocilia.
Oh yeah. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Um. Well, I don't see how that's such a bad thing. Kind of smile and shake off my nervousness. Uh. Hmm. Oh, that's fine. Why would that be such a bad thing to not have such shadow?
Shadows aren't completely necessary,
Yes,
I
exactly.
imagine. They don't help your teeth at all, that's for sure.
A shadow is not just the darkness. You only get a shadow when there is light cast upon you.
Hmm. But if there's so much light casting from all directions, there wouldn't be a shadow either. Huh? For my lady, it is I, the great Vasilio, that does not have a shadow. I kind of spread out my
So,
arms,
so she's
cascading,
going
looking down.
to roll her eyes, and then look at Ren and say, "He's already been taken over by pride."
I think
Well,
he was born that way.
ah. I'm like fully in my own world.
Like the ring actually had any effect on him.
But if this is a curse, then perhaps I will have to deal with it in the days to come. I aspire to be a great hero, you see. And heroes sometimes have to make sacrifices. Like drop to one knee. And like you can see
Very-
what we have done.
She's
love an
gonna
audience.
continue following you because she can't walk without you, but she's gonna be very uncomfortable. Uh, because you guys are carrying her, night will fall before you are able to get back to the watchtower. Um, would you like to try to continue marching through the night?
yeah,
How exhausted are we?
guess that's fair too.
Not terribly. You haven't hit a full exhaustion level, but you might. If you
Yeah.
march through the night, you will hit one level of exhaustion.
That seems reasonable. Let's get her
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably be good if we got to the tower.
There are
Where
worse things.
everyone else is. Get caught.
We're heroes after all. We can stand for a little exhaustion.
Yeah,
Okay.
one all-nighter.
So Vorgaz and Alfonso, how will you guys be keeping watch?
I'm standing right outside Victoria's door.
Do either of you have dark vision?
I only do if I cast a key point spell,
Okay.
but I have good senses otherwise.
So you're hearing clump, clump, and it sounds like shambling undead are approaching.
But you also hear that.
I guess I'll try to perceive, but I don't want to go too far from the door that I'm guarding. I'll just smell and hear.
You don't smell anything yet, but that's not unsurprising, given the distance that you're hearing from. It definitely sounds like there's at least 3 of them shambling through the snow, making a beeline towards your tower.
Shambling, eh?
Well, the door is closed.
Shambling
Is
because they're
Alfonso
shambling.
awake?
You
Where's
can
Alfonso?
wake him.
Yeah, I would like to wake Alfonso.
Oh, Clayton is muted. I'm sorry, I should have.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm trying to mute myself because I got a fan on blowing pretty close to the mic. I don't want to.
Okay. Yeah, you actually sound pretty good. I don't hear a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no complaints. But my
Yeah.
audio is terrible, so.
I'll walk Alfonso and say that I hear something approaching the tower.
All right. Well, I guess we'd better check it out. What exactly are you hearing?
At least 3 humanoids.
And I suppose you haven't laid eyes on them yet.
No, I have not. There are no torches lit, and I didn't want to stray too far from this door.
I will climb to the top of the watchtower and see if I can spot anything.
Thank you, Wise One.
Do you have night or dark vision?
Oh no, but I can make some light.
You see shadowy figures moving slowly through the snow, straight up towards you.
Is there any like rocks or anything nearby?
Yeah, there's
that I can pick up?
Oh, at the top of the tower. Yeah, there's a lot of loose little pieces of bricks that you could toss.
Oh my god, he
I'll
found a
pick
brick.
I'll pick
None
up.
of them that are large, but maybe like a large number of pebbles.
I will
that
pick up an approximately fist-sized piece of brick and cast light on it. And I will kind of lob it in the general area of the sound.
Okay.
Can you give me a athletics to see how far it gets tossed?
Not
Oh,
very.
God. Straight down.
Okay. So it, as you go to throw it, it slips out of your hand. It skips off of the top of the tower, goes tick, 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 and it falls right in front of the door.
Nice. Does that give me any better vision on anything?
Not yet.
In
You
time.
still, if anything, now they look more like they are just shadows against the snowy peaks as they're climbing the mountain range towards you.
Okay, well, I would like to pick up another piece of brick and toss it at them with light.
Okay. Is light concentration?
I think it's a cantrip.
It is a cantrip, yeah.
Or can you have more than one, I guess is the...
No, if I cast it again, the previous one ends.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Let's see the toss for this one.
Much better.
Oh, much better toss.
It actually doesn't say anything about having multiples.
Well, it says the spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an action. So it would cancel out the previous
okay.
one
That's what I get for
by casting
scanning.
it a second time.
Fair enough.
So this is a much better toss. And you see You can see that one of the figures is not casting a shadow against the night sky, and is holding on to a much larger figure, dragging it towards you.
Okay. Um,
For the other three of you, someone just threw some shiny bricks at you.
The good looking bricks.
No, some really shitty bricks.
Damn it.
Calm yourself, Ren. I believe it's just a basic stone.
Guess I got a good brick anyway.
Keep it in your
Stop
pants,
playing my
gnome.
violin.
Are you gonna hail the person at the top of the tower throwing shiny bricks at you?
We must be getting close to the tower by this point. That must be Alfonso's magic. I'll hail him. Hello! It is us! We
You
have
hear,
found survivors!
you hear Basilio's voice. I don't know if that makes you any less worried about who's coming.
um,
My companions! It is
Target
I,
for the brick. Excellent.
Basilio!
Oh wait, you gave a command.
yeah, I sure
Uh,
did.
Yeah, you sure did. As soon as you hear him hail you, bam, silence.
Oh.
What's
You
the
guys,
range
I
on that
spin
shit?
to Ottoman and Ren. I'm like grabbing my
Flies
voice, my
at the
throat, like,
fastest
what's
speed that it
happening?
can fly,
Oh, funny.
eating your commands.
We're under attack! I drop off my blades. But you guys don't hear me say this. I'm like in a battle stance now. Like spinning around, just fighting.
Hot damn.
Takes me like 5 or 6 seconds to realize that I've defeated all my opponents that would have or may not have come. And I'll walk towards Ren and Ottoman, still in a crouch, fighting.
I will.
As soon as-
I will telepathically ask the whelp to verify the identity of the people that are down there.
It will telepathically respond. Your companions.
Okay. I will ask him to cancel the silence spell, and I will call down to the people.
You hear an audible sigh. And then the silence is canceled.
Yes, I know. It disappoints me as well.
We're under attack! Something is taking my voice! Oh, nope, it's good. We're good. We're good.
Basilio, shut up.
Hmm?
I'm in
Huh?
the tower. Be quiet. It's night.
Alfonso, best friend, is that you? He's hailing to us. Let's go.
I just ignore him and walk downstairs. I find Voragaz and I tell him it's all right. It is just our companions returning from the battlefield. We can stop.
Excellent. I return to
Hear me
carving my
yelling.
new javelin.
It is I, Basilio. Save your spells for the enemy. I guess we make our way there like zombies.
You make your way slowly to the tower. You open the tower, you get inside. Becky begins nursing her wounds.
Look, we found survivors. Does Becky know the little girl? Jessica? No.
Victoria.
Victoria?
Jessica's a bully now.
Yeah.
Do you guys not see nameplates?
I see Victoria and Naomi.
Maybe.
Oh, you don't see Becky. Oh, player permission C. Here we go.
There we go. So I just I don't leave Victoria's door unless she is leaving her room.
Yeah, she's not. Not
Okay,
yet.
I'll remain there.
Certainly not this night.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys are now safe in the watchtower, you can see no undead as the sun rises. But you feel a very chilly wind come with the morning light. And it chills you down to your core.
like an evil chill,
Winter is coming.
like a naturally cold chill.
With the exception of Alfonso, who does not feel cold. He feels nice and warm.
It's just
Nice and
inverted.
temperate.
Nice and temperate.
Every temperature is room temperature to him.
Well,
No,
this-
specifically this cool breeze feels warming to him.
Okay.
If you're in front of a fire, do you feel cold?
No, I have resistance to both fire and frost.
Oh,
So
okay.
like heat and cold don't really bother me.
always
Nice.
at the perfect 71 degrees Fahrenheit temperature. Just walking around, brilliant.
You are unlike any soft skin I've ever seen. It's as if you
Always
do not
like
care
that.
about the thermostat.
Yeah, how does Vergoth feel about cold
Very
weather?
uncomfortable.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's awful.
So,
Yeah. Autumn
is it
too.
like colder than it's been at any
Yes.
point?
This is the coldest morning you've woken up to. For you who has been in the 10 towns for a long time, you know this is just part of the season. And that if you don't get back to shelter soon, it'll be a terrible winter. But for the others who have not, I guess you and Ren, for the others who have not been in the 10 towns for this long, this is a very new extreme cold that comes on with the beginning of autumn, or with the middle of autumn.
Well,
I
that's
do not like
good
this.
to know that it's not unnaturally cold. But I cannot play my violin with this chill in the air.
It's
This
the
will
winter.
not do.
Perhaps I
It's
shall
actually
teach you with a
woodland.
drum.
Ah, yes, I would
It's
love that, Farragoth. I like light up. You play.
I do.
Ah, yes,
I take
I
out my
engage
little
Aragog.
drum.
yes. I sit with you. I'm very interested. Play me something.
All right, I will play. I don't know the song. I'll just play you like a slow cadence and tell one of the ancestral tales of my people.
Oh, nice. It's a story song. That's sick.
We pass down our history through verbal stories.
I'm more engaged and quiet than I've ever been. I love
I will. I'll tell a tale of a time long past when the Darkspear lizard tribe splintered off from a larger tribe further south to finally break free of the control of worshipping dragons. We see the other tribe as cult now that we finally have our freedom.
Nice. As you tell your story, I cast minor illusions to illustrate it.
That's so cool. I'll join. I'll cast a minor illusion as well.
Nice. Nice.
Like this.
Music magic. Love it.
You are talented, loud one.
Ah, I'm glad you finally see it, my friend. I've been saying this for some time. And then, the coup de grace. I'll give it the major image.
Oh shit.
Major. What is major image?
Major
lot.
image is can move and speak and be huge. So, like, the
Minor
coup de grace
illusions
fighting the
like
dragon.
coloring compared to that.
Yeah. Minor illusions are either a visual or a sound, and they can't move. Major images can do everything that you would expect a hologram or like a true illusionary image to do. Move and talk and scare you. So a dragon swoops into the room, the highlights, and then it's like smashed by spears and stuff from the lizard folk.
And I'll
the
add a
essential
flare of shadow
resolve.
magic and tendrils.
Yeah. Really lay home choice story.
Amazing. I have never shared that with a soft skin before.
Well, I am glad, my friend. I'm honored. to be among the first softskins to hear your tale. And if you would grant me the ability to tell it to the world, I certainly will. Kind of stand up and bow.
You are a great storyteller. You may do with it what you see fit.
Ah, a gracious host you are in your storytelling. I sweep my hat off, bow. But
I nod.
it has been a long night and a march that we did not want to stop. I must rest, unfortunately. I bid you all adieu. And I will
Hell yeah.
find a place to rest. Because I don't want exhaustion and a long evening.
So as you guys are resting, or after you wake up from your resting, this is a good time to discuss where we want to go next.
Definitely.
Indeed.
So I will try my best not to interject.
Orkal
Well.
spoke of his people maybe knowing how to destroy the chalice. I think maybe we should go that way.
Sounds
So-
promising.
What is this chalice?
This was
With
an
the life
object.
of
Oh,
the forest.
From
Of
both of your
Lurkwood.
forests? I look between you two.
where do you hail from, small one?
Nature. I guess
Which
from the tree, the big tree
nature?
thing. The what's the
But to be more specific,
Would I know of
He-
the great tree?
You'd be roughly aware of it, but Ren, you hail from the deepest part of the Lurkwood.
oh, not tree.
Well, if you'll say Lurkwood, I'll know where that is. But I don't know if you know it as Lurkwood. But we're from the
Not
same
sure.
forest.
Cool.
If you're
Yeah.
saying, like, down this direction, I'll be like, I am from there as well. It makes sense that
Yeah.
you've seen this object before. Or at least know of its origin somewhat.
Well, I've never seen its cup. I know of the liquid spewing out of it, or I guess draining out of it, flowing it, filling it.
It is worshipped by the amphibious deceivers.
Deal with those. I try to avoid them.
Aye, they're not easy hunt. And they are never allies.
You think they can destroy it?
No,
Or
I would. But I think that elders from my tribe might know more,
okay.
having dealt with their kind before. Like I said, I'm just a warrior. I'm lucky enough to even recognize this object.
I thought your tribe was wiped out.
Our warriors were wiped out. The tribe would have been routed. I know not where they went. Perhaps to better hunting ground, scattered. It is my hope
You
that
think-
some survive, but
Do you think you can find them then? They're the best at hiding, aren't they?
no, small one. I am the best at hiding.
You're the best at seeking as well.
If they survive,
I'm
I will
quite
find
good
them.
at hiding too. But I suck at seeking.
I am a hunter. I will find them if they exist yet in this world.
Trust that you
It
will
is
bring
something
us to
I
them,
need
then.
to do. If you wish to join me, I will take you to them.
So I'm like
Yes.
still sitting here, like trying to process this conversation. So I'm like, so the chalice is evil then? Like all the way back to the beginning of the conversation. I've been listening. Julio hasn't got it.
Nope.
I know not the
Don't think
morality
so.
of an object, just that it is powerful.
And evil objects need heroes to defeat them and destroy them.
I love that. It's evil. I'm like, I don't know. You're like, so evil.
I think about it for a second, and then I kind of look up at you. Well, whatever my companions choose to do, Vasilio will aid you. To the Lurkwood, then? I'm just like, oh.
You are with me then.
But of course, my friend. If this cup is evil, and your elders know how to defeat it, that seems like the only logical course.
That is my
Stories
hope.
they will tell of us. Going from land to land, saving the day. That is us, my friends. Heroes.
Well, perhaps we shall have our own stories someday, if
There's no
some
time
live to tell
waste.
them.
The winter's
just-
on its way. Should really get going.
Well,
Yes, I've never
Legs
felt
don't
this
deal
before.
with snow well.
What of you,
your
wise one?
legs don't deal with anything well.
That is a fair point. They are short.
So
Very
this is
much
really
so.
quite odd. I cannot for the life of me find the map of 10 towns. Here it is. Oh my god, this is making me way too long. Okay, you go way up, back up at the top. You belong up here again. It's been too long since we've used you.
Yeah, meta-wise as well, I don't want to like railroad us into what Vorgas wants to do. I'm completely fine if there's something else people want to do too.
Well, I'm
I think
just
it
like
makes
Alfonso
sense.
definitely wants to return these dragon scales like sooner rather than later. So I'm trying to figure out if if it's going to be out of our way or if we can do that on the way to Lurkwood, because he's also interested in taking care of these artifacts that were basically part of the ritual.
Oh yeah,
Not,
there's multiple.
not
Oh
down
yeah,
with
I
them.
guess.
We don't know anything about the ruby, do we?
No.
Is it not the ruby that
Oh, we know
Vasilio
where it
picked up in the
came
illusion?
from. Yeah.
Yeah, and it caused me to go like,
Oh, I was thinking about the ruby
Completely
Ottoman has.
Yeah.
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 yeah,
Same
that's
one.
the one.
Oh,
So it came from like the dragon's lair.
Yeah, so if nothing else, we understand what it does
okay.
to an
yeah.
extent, at least.
It's
Right.
definitely one of the 7 sins that David's been preaching to us.
I
even
see.
if it means.
Oh god, it's been a while since we've been here.
Okay, the wizard's tower was.
Crap.
Oh yeah, okay, it wasn't here. Right.
Okay.
It has been a while since we've been back on this map. I
I
miss
still
you. Matt.
remember we don't go to Brenner, but we did.
I miss
Fucked
Kreia
it up.
sometimes.
No,
She's
we
cool.
went around Bremen.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Nobody
never-
goes
You
to
didn't go
Bremen.
to Bremen?
Oh, dude. Oh, we never went to Brenner. Oh, okay, cool.
No, no, you never went to Bremen.
All right, then we heated our own.
Sorry,
Cool.
Kreia, you're
Good
not
enough.
here.
Yeah. Vorgas is here.
Okay,
So
so yeah,
you guys
it's,
are up here by the accursed tower. Back to this map. Man, I miss you, map.
yeah. So as far as Alfonso, realistically, to get to the Lurkwood, we're gonna have to travel through Bryn Shander anyways, which isn't terribly far from the Wizard's Tower. I would like to at least get rid of these dragon scales on the way. It's only a few days travel out of the way.
I am not opposed.
Yeah. That's fair.
I agree. It seems like the smart play.
It is
Perhaps-
the closest thing to go to.
Perhaps Sendragosa may even have some information that she can share with regard to the ruby and the chalice as well. Though I will not hold my breath.
I agree. Dragons make great subjects for songs. We should see them.
Yes, I'm sure she'll just be thrilled to hear that you want to write a song about her.
I can't see why she wouldn't. I smile grim.
So, are you going home through Bremen or around Bremen?
We don't go to Bremen.
I don't see why we can't go through Bremen now.
I still don't like it.
Heroes, write the rules, my friends. So yes, Bremen.
I mean, it's faster to just go through it.
Yeah, I can't see. And if it is still cursed and bad, then we gotta deal with that because we're
Well, it's
here.
not that. I guess yeah, it was just filled with.
Hordes and hordes of undead.
I think we should just be weary before entering Bremen.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah, I
saying
mean-
we should give up all pretense of security. We still need to pay attention to our surroundings.
Lady Timora will watch over us. Not to worry. I flip my coin and then head off.
Ah.
Walk like
So
20
it is a
paces
good.
before I realize you guys haven't followed. She'll watch over us. It'll be fine.
It's a good 3 days journey to get to Bremen from where you are, and no, not even 3 days. 4 days journey. And Becky says that she is in no shape to be following you. Victoria, however, says, "Please take me with you. I'd like to go. Get me out of here."
I don't think Voragaz would give her a choice.
Oh yeah, like unless there's like a clearly better option. Victoria is my child now.
Okay.
If she's
So
down
are
for
you,
that.
Are you going to leave
Hey.
Becky in the watchtower?
My foot.
Oh,
I mean, there's other people there, right?
No,
I think
she's
she's
the
the
only
only
survivor.
wounded.
that's a good question. I want to ask, I guess, Victoria what she wants to do. Since we're leaving this land, Softling, do you have a place that you want to go?
I've heard that they have really good mage teachers in Silvery Moon. I've always wanted to go.
Is that where you'd wish to remain? Or would you like to travel with us?
I could always travel. That sounds like fun.
Good night.
I'm trying to decide if I would even like view her as like old enough to make a decision like that. It's a weird gray area because it's like
So for
the
lizards,
mother entrusted
she is-
her to us.
For lizards, she would be at the point where you would call her physically mature. So because you go from, like, I know it's not tadpole phase, but like,
Yeah.
because your growth phase
Hatchling.
is, yeah, she is not a hatchling.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's about the age where we take her for her first hunt.
That's what I was
Yes.
just about to say. I feel like Varagos would test her by being like, what can you hurt? Like, I've seen softskins fight now, so I know that I can. So, like,
Yeah.
how mature are you? Because when lizard folks are mature, we go out and we hunt and kill things.
Yeah, there's a point
that-
in which you must be coddled and protected, and then there's a point in which you will test your mettle and become useful, but the
I feel like
latter
you might,
is
like,
yet
hand
to
her
be
a spear and
seen.
be like, thrust this.
Yeah. Something like that. Well, Softling, you under my care then. I shall
So,
take you on the hunt. If that is your wish.
So if you want to test her metal, that she's gonna say, "I learned how to do this," and cast dancing lights. So 4 torch-sized will-o'-the-wisps will be circling around her.
I clap. Brava!
Magic, then.
Brava, little lady.
How old is she again?
12.
Okay.
And if you
I'm-
needed to defend
I'm very
yourself,
bad at doing different levels of small girl voices.
that's okay.
If she
You
refined
you
her
could just
voice-
like you could speak from the second or third person if you want.
No.
If that's
not
First
easier.
right.
person only.
First person or nothing.
And I don't
Well,
take
these
nothing
are-
as an answer.
I'm sure these have their uses, but how would you defend yourself? Do you have such magics?
I learned this one, but I don't think you want me to use it on you.
Use it on Basilio.
Use it on that tree there.
This would be the awful spell that she learned.
The awful spell.
I hate that spell so much. So
Was it
gross.
Witch Bolt?
No, it's infestation.
Ew.
So a cloud of flies form up around the tree. The tree cannot make a Constitution save. So you watch as it gets a little bit poisoned, and then the tree tries to move away from the infestation.
The tree does.
Like
You,
an ant.
No, like it leans like you know how like trees
Oh,
slowly
okay.
lean towards the sun.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's just like wilting away from it.
Yeah. Oh, I hate this spell. Ugh.
Well,
I
that
don't
was
think I like
certainly
this one.
unpleasant.
What else do you know?
Far less melodious than the dancing lights. I
It's
must.
kind of just like that would spoil the meat. I don't know if it makes sense to use that one in a hunt.
I also learned this one. My mommy taught me this one. And she will cast a spell on herself and just book it at a speed. You're like, wait, how fast?
How fast indeed.
60.
60? Oh,
Mhm.
that's faster than I can go without using a monk ability. Survival
I'll
then.
ever run.
At least you can flee. We will have to find you a better tool for hunting. Expeditious retreat, nice. It's a
And
start.
she's not going to use this one, but she has one other spell.
Finger of death.
Oh, she's not going to use the last one? Okay.
Yeah, you know what? She'll use the last one. You've asked her to show her what she could do.
Yeah, show me what you got, Victoria. Yeah, I actually haven't addressed her by name yet.
So she's going to be laughing as she's running around in the circle, and then you just watch as her eyes turn cruel as she casts an ice knife, throwing a blade of ice towards the tree. The blade shatters in all directions, exploding, shredding the tree.
Ah! Well done, Softling. I like this one. Brilliant.
So those are. I should probably make a character sheet so I don't forget these spells.
Fair enough. That will be a useful one. Here. I have something for you. And I'm going to hand her a dagger I made of bone.
Oh, thank you. It's so pretty.
Should you need a more corporeal knife? At that, we're
As
gonna...
he says that, I'll just kind of reach over. I'll pass her one of my daggers.
double dagger.
Yeah.
No, I like this one. He made it just for me.
This one's silvered. It's all shiny.
Oh, that is shiny. Okay, I can have. I'll have both. Both are nice.
All tools are useful, youngling. That we can continue on. If it's a multi-day journey, I might like try to hunt something with her, but that can be on the side.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much wildlife out here anymore, anyways, is there? That was a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
all
not
the
a lot of
undead
wildlife.
killed it all.
We will find better hunting in my homeland. I hope.
Well, let's see a survival
I'm pretty sure.
check if we want to hunt.
Yeah, we'll keep stalking while
And-
keeping watch, anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna need a 25. That's not a 25.
Ooh, I would have needed a nat 20 for that. That would have been sick,
Yeah.
though.
I didn't actually know what your survival was. I thought it was higher.
It's just 5. It's alright.
25 makes sense though. It's a pretty desolate
Yeah.
area after the undead.
Well, I
Yeah,
hope
so
that
you
hunting
guys
has
don't
returned to
find
Liquid.
anything, and I don't think you have very many um what are they called?
Rations?
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not. Oh yeah, are we leaving Becky?
Yeah, are you leaving, Becky?
I don't care about her, but you guys might talk to
She-
her.
She says that she can't travel this.
We have several people with healing magics. I'm sure we could get her in shape enough to travel.
I think
I-
she doesn't want to travel with us because of the sins.
Oh.
I think it's a I don't want to be and not that I can't be.
Well, you found her. You can find out.
All right.
I don't care
Uh,
either way. She's not my concern. She's
She's
a big girl.
She is a
I-
large female soft skin.
And we all agreed on that. Yep. I asked her what the issue is. Mr. DM, is she still with us?
What her issue is? She
Yeah.
points at her very clearly fractured leg.
Whoa.
What, like with like "duh" written all over her face?
Yeah. with exactly that.
All right. Well, I don't read
Would-
that.
Would cure wounds fix that?
Yeah.
No, you need a major heal to fix a wound like that.
So you're just gonna stay here in the wilderness?
We could fashion a stretcher for her.
There we go. Now we have a picture for Victoria and a character.
Yay! I love it.
She's
Nice.
becoming a real NPC.
I'm going to train her in the ways of the Darkspear tribe.
Perfect.
Can you guys see the character sheet part of them?
I can,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, good.
So we're all thinking about going, and Becky's like, "What? I can't go," or we just start walking and she doesn't move.
She can't walk with you. If you wanted to let me ride, I could follow you on a horse, but
Do we have a horse?
Yeah, what happened to my horse?
You're on
you
it.
left it at the tower.
So I assume you have it
Oh,
You have
now.
it again.
Okay, yeah, well. I don't know. If she's not opposed to it, I suppose she could ride with me.
Uh, how
And there
tall
you
are
have it,
you?
my lady.
Are you like
tall?
a yeah, like
5'11"-ish.
okay, so she's
can-
gonna hop behind you, but she can see above your head. She is a good 6'4", and just like a huge muscular woman.
Death by snoo snoo.
Exactly, that's exactly the image I was looking for.
She's a very large female soft skin.
I was thinking more like Brenna of Tarth, but
Nice.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
I like
She-
I like the Death by Snoo instead. What are they called? What was that race called? Doesn't matter.
The Amazonians.
Ah, yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, she must be badass to be the only survivor of that whole thing.
Yeah. Or she was real shit at commanding. Like
Was she the commander?
other guys that die.
I don't know.
She was
assume.
the not the commander, but she was the
Ooh.
quartermaster, and the one like the sergeant at arms, the one who had all of the weaponry. The
Oh,
master
okay.
at arms, I guess, would be the.
Yeah.
Master at Arms, yeah. Or the quartermaster. I don't know.
She's
The
the one that
quartermaster
gave
sells, I think.
Dr. Ottoman his meteor hammers, and
Ooh. Those beautiful weapons. Do you remember those motherfuckers, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Is he asleep?
I don't know. I haven't heard him in,
I think he
yeah, I
might be.
guess at least a half hour.
Might have passed out. He's
Uh-huh.
sleeping on it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we need another. Good thing that he's on Nigel's back because he also needs to be carried.
That cursed stag has returned.
I was gonna
Um,
say, walk between his legs and turn into a horse.
There you go. We can only assume that he's summoned Nigel already, and we've all
Oh.
slapped the
Is
shit
there-
out of him for that.
yeah, I can only
Last
assume that.
that happened. Yeah. Well, I went by and just gave him a good fuck you, Nigel. Hold up for this.
I watched
That's right
Nigel out of the
in the
corner of my eye. He's proven
Uh,
himself an enemy.
Got some friggin' powers in him. That's for sure.
You just wait until we get more chance again.
Oh, quiet now, Nigel. We'll never let you get the chance again. Look at us. Heroes. Can't just drop the ball on us. Random.
I've also, man, I think, whew, gave up his vows, so he gets the shittiest steed.
Yeah, you said that you like mangled him specifically because he's like disowned of Bahamut.
Yeah, and Nigel is just the absolute worst steed, and Nigel does not listen to his instructions. And I think that the thing that makes me the happiest about it is that he's like, yeah, I guess he just doesn't listen. He just doesn't care about it at all.
Makes sense.
He still loves him.
It's wonderful. Whew, okay, sorry. So you guys are gonna walk back through Bremen or around Bremen?
Straight
I
through.
voted for like through it.
Okay. So as you walk through Bremen, you just notice that everything is eerily silent. You don't see a single moving creature.
Much like the rest of the journey just far.
Hmm. You guys are actually gonna get a level of exhaustion on reaching Bremen from not eating for so long.
Ugh,
Oh, what? I'll find some food
there's
right
no
now.
food.
There's no
Oh,
food?
just so cold.
Is there
You
I
guys
would
like
birds?
Rated
search
Timora?
food.
No food?
No food.
Oh,
If you wanted to
weird.
go search
That
through
almost
things in
always
Bremen,
work. Alright. That's fine.
Can I like for finding uh like plants and stuff that we could have eaten on the way?
no, the area was entirely desolate from the undead.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Cool.
Everything that was not like the wildlife were all eaten, and where wildlife were not eaten, all of the farmland was
Swamp, right.
swamp. Yeah.
Is there vultures?
No,
Or
there are no
ravens?
vultures in the air.
Damn.
Oh, because there would just be nothing to eat for them either.
You
Yeah.
see a
There'd be
single
rotting
raven
ones to
sitting
eat.
sitting on top of the carved statuette in the church in Bremen as you are looking for ravens.
We see a what?
Mm,
A single raven?
Yeah, sitting on top of the church.
I could eat that.
Hmm.
Softling, could you eat that?
How hungry am I? Like dying?
You're at a level of exhaustion from being hungry. You could probably eat a raven.
Hmm. Trying to decide if a raven would be an animal of Timora. I feel like they're pretty lucky. I'm not
Lucky
gonna
enough to
shoot it.
be my meal.
Well, if you could hit it, my friend, then I suppose it is meant to be yours. But it will not be I this day, for I believe Timora does not want me to eat that raven. I'm getting a little delirious from not eating.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of
But I made my
ominous.
decision.
Sort of ominous.
It is, isn't it? I hadn't thought about that.
Well,
Do you want to investigate more?
yeah. I'll investigate.
Okay.
That
Uh,
seems smart.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if
Uh,
this is anything weird about this raven
About the
sitting on a church in a desolate land. Yeah.
Mhm.
First animal
Uh,
we've seen in forever. I'm like, wait a minute.
Probably
Mhm.
shouldn't just eat it right away, shouldn't I?
Wait a minute.
So what was that a roll for?
That was a investigation roll.
Oh, it is a raven.
Very
Okay.
good.
I will
And?
stealth up closer to get within javelin range.
As you get closer, let's see a stealth roll.
Not bad. It was a 16.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get close enough without it flying away? 30 feet is my range.
Sorry, I actually did. Where's its perception? There we go. This plus this many. Oh yeah. You get close enough, and you hear that it is mimicking a sound.
What is the sound?
It's time for church, Carl.
No, it's not. Throw the javelin.
Oh, lucky Raven has an AC of 12. As you throw the javelin at the Raven flies down, flapping its wings in front of you, and then turns into a figure in a cloak.
Ah. Okay.
I said it was time for church, young man.
I step up beside Varagos, and I say, "Do forgive, my friend, for we have been traveling, and we're delirious from exhaustion and famine. Church, you say?
Yes. I've heard that you've done a wonderful job for the Queen.
My eyes like shoot open. You've heard of us, and the job we did. Oh, indeed, our legend spreads."
There is
I
nothing
like
that
turn back,
my
like super excited to everyone else.
there is nothing that my queen hates more than those who cling on to life unnaturally.
I'm just circling around it, poking it with the butt of my javelin.
Like the man.
Like, what? Yes.
Just doesn't get it.
What the fuck?
I'd
I
like
can
stand up like
see-
straighter. And well, indeed, your queen, we would never want to displeasure her, for we are Basilio and Company, murderers of the Lich, or slayers of the Lich, not murderers. That seems wrong.
Loud one, the Lich survived.
Well, that is perhaps true, indeed. But we have freed this land from the devastating plague of the undead.
Survived.
Well,
Perhaps poor choice of words. I don't have a good qualifier for undeath, not destroyed.
I do. An extension of unlife. That's simply an unholy abomination. So, if you would rather say he festers, would be the word that I would use. He continues to fester unnaturally.
Then the
You
rotting
are quite
lord
the
festers
listener.
still.
Indeed, we bow to your great knowledge of vocabulary. But I must ask who you are, my friend. Clearly you are powerful. You know of the
I am-
undead and our works.
I am but a simple acolyte.
I mean,
You look hungry. Join in my church.
Well, yes.
I'm
Yes, I am hungry.
just gonna put a stop on that for a second there, Vasilio. An acolyte
Hmm?
to who?
To the
Raise my eyebrows. And I look at Alfonso. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like shake my head.
to the Dark Queen, of course.
I look back at Alfonso like, is that okay?
Do I know who he means by the Dark Queen?
Uh, yeah,
The Lady of
the
Ravens?
Raven Queen. Yeah.
Okay. Do I actually know who that is though, or do I just know the name?
You're roughly aware. She's a pretty common deity. Um,
He's like the guardian of the river Styx.
yeah,
He like
you were aware
controls
of.
like the flow of life and death. It's not necessarily an evil deity. Well, I'm just going by like
Mhm.
I don't know if you've changed the lore at all, David. Sorry,
Like
I should.
we wouldn't be necessarily kind of wary of this dude just because of that.
She does not. So the Raven Queen and her acolytes are in no way opposed to mass murder, especially if it stops the creation of undead. Uh,
Mm, yeah, not sure I'm into that.
so they're not. They're certainly not good people, but they're not
They,
necessarily evil.
yeah,
Um,
okay. We have pretty much the same definition. They're a very gray religion. If you know, straight on the line, they want people to die so that they can go to the Raven Queen and she can judge them.
mhm.
So they do not like undead, but they are also cool with death.
I do not
Yeah.
trust those who serve deities so blindly.
There is no blindness in how we serve, young lizard.
Except when it comes to Timora. Blindness is what she loves. I smile widely. Are we going to eat for dinner?
I'm sure we could stand here and talk religion and theology all night if we chose to, but I'm really not that interested in it, and I'm not going into your church. I appreciate the offer, but I think I will pass.
Very well. I thank you for your service.
I also suggest to the rest of the party that we should probably just carry on.
I will trust your judge of soft-skinned character, wise one.
As will I. You've certainly proven yourself in the tower with your cleverness. But I can't be ungracious to our hosts. I spin back and I bow deeply to the man. I unfortunately have to reject your offer for this evening. Perhaps another time. My friends and I are traveling onward. Good day.
Good day to you, and very good work, Becky. May the Queen smile on you and all of our cause.
How does Becky react to that?
Does she salute him? Because that'd be
May the,
telling.
may the Queen smile on you as well, acolyte.
All right, she can just stay here at the church.
You want to go in, Becky?
Drag her back and question her. What the fuck's happening, Becky?
Are are you going to leave her at the church? That's a perfectly fine option. She's
Oh,
not
I mean,
opposed to that.
Well,
what is she to the church?
Pardon?
What is like? I'm asking Becky. What is she to the church?
What am I? I'm a warrior against all undead.
Is all of the Crimson Crusade part of the church?
No, they're an ally of convenience. Similar ends and all. Enemy of
wait.
my enemy.
So, but she is Crimson Crusade?
hmm
Okay. So she's just on good terms with these guys.
hmm
Ren, you knew things about Bremen. We're in it right now.
Why didn't you ever go here?
Because it got overrun by the undead. Chased me out again.
And we're in Bremen, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They seem to be fine. I don't think Vorgaz knows anything about Bremen. But I'm just like, in case you're missing something, Ashton, I just wanted to ask.
I just kind of hid away here when I ran away with the first brick at the start.
He was only there very briefly.
Okay.
Short man, old man world.
I'm not overly comfortable in soft skin settlements anyway, so I'm happy to keep moving if that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think-
mean, if I'll ask Becky if she wants to stay at the church, but we are carrying on. We're not stopping.
Mm.
No, I would prefer to join a caravan, find more undead somewhere else, regroup the cause, all of that.
Right. Well, we'll take you as far as Targos.
Quite the
Sure, you
determination.
can find a band to join there.
The rotting lord yet survives. Perhaps you should hunt it.
That is always the plan.
Well, as long as somebody's on it, us heroes can get to bigger and better things.
He
Clearly
fled
the
to
Lord
a
is defeated.
forest.
Indeed. To destroy his artifacts. Perfect.
Our artifacts now.
Ah, yes, good correction, my good friend Ren. Our artifacts. Because us heroes had to claim them in order
Exactly.
for them to stay safe and be destroyed. Frodo style. We got
So
this.
Yeah,
They're not going to corrupt us.
maybe. We don't know if
Uh,
they're inherently evil.
Yeah.
Well,
it's hard to
especially
say.
this cup thing. I don't know anything about it. It might be a useful
feel
tool
like-
for my people. Who knows?
So far, my ratio of evil items that I picked up is like 75%.
It's absurd. Yeah.
That's
Like
that
I
you
picked
know
up
of.
one item that was not evil and just had my back. Everything else has pretty much done something weird to my brain.
Would I know if like the liquid coming out of, because I know what the liquid is. Do I know if it's poisonous coming out of the chalice?
It's not poisonous, just foul.
Cool.
Uh,
So we can drink that to stay alive.
So, as you guys get to
yeah.
to Targos, and you cross the bridge, you find that the city has been completely shut down. You see tons of skeletons outside of it, and this is where we will end the session today. Is
Okay.
you're starving with one level of exhaustion, and Targos will not let you in.
Wait,
Even though they
Targos,
know
you're
it's
saying
me?
it's a... There's undead outside Targos?
There's the
No, it's
bodies
just
of undead.
it's like shut down.
They
you
okay.
can't
they
get in.
were just under siege.
Beautiful.
Is there guards on like the watch posts? And they won't let us in.
They will not let you in.
Did they know who I am?
You can ask them next session.
It's probably
All
better
right.
they don't know who you
Dun,
are,
dun, dun,
because I
dun,
feel
dun,
like that would
dun.
just be detrimental to our chances of getting in.
I don't know about that.
There's a lot of things you don't know about.
Very true.
Brought a lot of
Very
issues to us.
My guy doesn't know a ton. I'll admit.
Well,
Other
fucking
than
A. That was a
he's a hero.
sick.
Yeah, good session, dude.
Yeah. Short session. That was as epic as any other.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
I am so surprised that we didn't end this session following an acolyte into a church.
I don't know. He just creeped me out, and I'm
But I
glad
really
Clayton
like-
said no, because
I don't-
Cecilia would have went in.
I'm pretty sure Alfonso is intelligent enough to be like, maybe not so
Nope.
much.
Boy, guys doesn't trust soft skins as it is. This group is exception.
Tybora just watches out for me. I just wander in things
deal with it
Yeah.
as it comes.
If nothing else, it's like just coming off the experience of being in or spooky shit. I'm not so keen to just jump into a church down into a cellar of more spooky shit right yet.
Follow a spooky man into a spooky church in an empty town.
Yeah.
Horror
I'm
movie
just-
shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Castlevania. I know how this goes.
Man, did they put out a new season of that? I meant to
Yeah, it
watch
just
it.
came out this week.
Yeah. Ooh, watch that. I
Very,
didn't know that.
very hype.
Yeah. Oh,
I fucking
wouldn't
love
hit
that
the
show.
Raven myself anyway.
I feel
Want to
bad.
see
that
if I
Sean
made the
fell
right
asleep.
call. Not rolling an attack roll this
We'll
session.
we'll get him for Targos.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I rolled an attack roll. I missed the Raven,
Yeah.
and he didn't care that I threw a javelin at him.
Nope.
Yeah, that was kind of like another, like,
Red
just
flag there.
attack something and it's like, oh yeah, welcome you with open arms.
I kind of got excited that he increased the amount of meat that was potentially there, but we didn't end up killing him. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's true. Hadn't considered eating the man once became the man.
I don't think the soft skins would have a stomach for it, but Vorigaz, hell yeah.
I don't
He
think you've
eats
eaten
all.
human in front of them, just undead.
I have eaten
So far.
ex-humans, yes. I have not consumed like a living human or, recently dead. I will at some point. My
What
bite
would
attack
happen?
is potent. Someday.
Oh well. He's dead. He can't hear my stories. Eat him.
Just in the middle
He's
of the
beyond
battle.
my voice. Just do whatever.
I will give him voice by ending the grumbling in my stomach.
Yo, tell us what Sean's shield does, so I can tell him later.
I
Oh,
don't believe it's been identified yet.
No, I don't think so, but he's definitely walking around with it and rested with it.
I don't know if he wanted to attune to it or not.
That's true.
Oh yeah, with the potential for cursed items, you always gotta be sure.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Guess we can't force that.
I'll ask him though. I
One
don't
day.
remember how many.
Magical items he's attuned to?
Yeah.
I know for Vorigaz it's 0.
That's a good call. I got this ring that pushed Becky away, who ended up not being very cool anyway. So perfect.
I don't think my ring requires attunement, so I am also attuned with nothing.
Oh, nice.
Man,
Not
those
attuning
rings I
items
think
are
were a
actually-
little bit too good.
If they
haven't
didn't
even used
attune-
mine.
Then
Ottoman's is really good.
they're very good,
Ram attack.
regardless.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Mine
The
just,
Nigel
like,
attack.
cast Fairy Fire, and that's
I mean, Fair Fire's a good spell.
is it?
It is.
It's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
light
yeah.
someone
Yeah.
up.
But like
It's
it cranks down their armor and shit and makes it easier to hit them.
Oh,
Does it?
Well, I think you attack with advantage against Fairy Fire guys.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And they can't go invisible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew they
It's like
couldn't
a
go
side
invisible.
bonus.
I didn't know it did anything actually in the fighting. That's cool.
And
Actually, I can't remember if they can go invisible, but they have like lingering
An
motes of light
outline.
on them.
Yeah, they get like an outline. They go invisible.
Go
Any
look it
creature
up.
in the area with the spell is cast is outlined in light and falls.
Yeah.
The duration of the objects.
so like
affected.
they can
Creature shed in
become
light.
invisible, they just don't benefit from it. So,
Yeah.
like,
That's right.
you can still see exactly where they are, just as an outline.
It's just hilarious. Nice
And
try.
yes, you do have advantage. Oh shit, that's crazy.
And with the number of monsters that have existed that have decided to go invisible,
It's not a bad play.
like I feel like that's actually like a third of the monsters that are difficult. Like the
Advantage
just
against
go
the target
invisible?
can be really good too.
yeah, like the
especially
green
Oh,
hags,
yeah.
the
if you hit it.
ghosts. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Like
the
I
best part
attacked
about Fairy Fire is
3
it's a
times.
first level spell.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So like with advantage, I get to roll instead of 3 dice, 6 dice, which is pretty huge. potentially critting. The
Okay.
crit percent chance is only 5% for every character, but I get to roll 6 dice. Or whoever else gets to attack 3 times gets to roll 6 dice.
Mhm.
Fair. Yeah.
All of a
That's
sudden,
good shit.
really start cranking out the damage.
Shit can start going down real
Yeah,
fast.
because like Kirk's character has the 3 attacks, and then he also has a 10%. He can crit on a 19 and a 20. So he has a 10%
Okay.
crit rate. You give him advantage, and like he's rolling 6 dice, and one of them's gonna be a 19. All of a sudden, he's doing
So
double
the-
damage. And
19% crit chance? Yeah, because 81. Yeah, 19. Because if a 10, so 90 times 90 is 81.
It's a 20% chance.
Yeah, so it's, well, yeah, 19, so about 20% chance of critting with advantage.
yeah, which is pretty huge. So like it's I can't
10
tell you how many
10%.
times in D&D
20,
Red that we've been playing, and
Yeah,
Kirk just
Yeah, it's not.
destroys bosses like multiple times and kills them.
Yeah. You always have to think of the odds of not
It's
critting.
pretty
You have to
awesome.
multiply odds. It's like the odds of, because you have a 10% crit, so the odds of not critting are
Oh,
90,
shit.
and then the odds of not critting the second time is also 90. So 0.9 times 0.9 is 0.81. So a 19% chance of critting.
And we're back to probability. Whew,
Shit,
all the
here
way
we are,
around.
full circle. Full circle.
Yeah.
What's that Monty's Hall shit? No, fuck it.
Yep, I'm ending the stream.